Good morning, YouTube. We're here this morning. It's finally sunshiny and bright. I'll turn around and show you how bright it gets. Look at that. Lift your head up, lift this up. There, much better looking cowboy. Yes, I'm glad y'all got to see us today. Right here behind me, you're gonna see my old GMC truck. And she started me on my adventures as a cowboy saddle tramp. Let's take a momentary break. Here is again, folks. I'll back up just a little bit so I can get a better look. That's a 1991 diesel GMC truck. She took me from here to California. She runs off of vegetable oil, and we made it there and back on vegetable oil. She's a good one. She's going to a new home now, because I've got the Mighty Ford over here. I'll back up. You can see her. Oops, there we go. His 10 minutes of fame. The Mighty Magoo. Mick. Yes, all right. So we'll back on up some more. There's the Mighty Ford. Y'all seen it before. That's what we travel with now. But the GMC, bless her soul, she's going to go on now and be a Boy Scout. Yep, she sure is. The local Boy Scout troop has acquired a 30-foot long travel trailer that they're going to use for events and things. Yes, the Boy Scouts camp out in tents and rough it and so forth, but they have events that they go to and put things on and so forth, and they want to use the travel trailer for those events. They won't actually be camping so much as they'll be using it for storage and hauling and bathroom and shower while they're doing the events. So I've sold her for next to nothing, and she's going to go on off and be a Boy Scout. God bless her and let her carry on her mission in life. That is my Chinaberry tree. I planted it 30 years ago. I thought it was real exotic looking. They have like a rainbow colored fruit on them. It turns pink, gold, and everything else, and finally dries up to a reddish brown. They have an umbrella canopy, and it was really cool looking. It looked southwestern, even though we're in North Carolina. And I had my huge prickly pear cactus that had grown around. It had been there for 30 years. But Hurricane Matthew fixed that, folks. Now it's just a pile of brush and chunked up wood that needs to be burnt. We'll burn that one day. That's one side of the Trails End Farm, horse farm that I had here. Used to have 45 horses. Now I have one in Arizona. And the board above it is a stockyard board from Arizona at the Ephus Ranch. Alright, that's the front of the sign. You can't see the brands on it. Like I said, the board that it's hanging from came from the Ephus Ranch out in Arizona, and their brand is the Rocker. What is it? Had a momentary lapse there. It is the X Rocker. And my brand is the TE. The T is looking pretty sad on the other side there. But that's it. Now we're going to head on up to the barn and try to get into some things. Later today, when it warms up enough, we've got to tackle that camper again. It's still leaking. You see the ladder leaning up against there. We're going to do something else to it today. Alright, folks, here we go. You can see now, I'm guessing now that the leak is around the skylight. And you'll say, well, you've got some of the stuff around the skylight, Bill. Yes, I do, but it doesn't matter, because that skylight will keep you up at night without all the light in there. So on the inside, it's insulated. It's got some silver Reflectix insulation on the inside to keep the light out. Plus, it makes it hot during the summer coming through it. So, doesn't matter if it goes up on it. Hopefully, that's it. If you look across there, you can see that we've come on out here. And we've put roof sealant, which is an elastomeric roof coating on it. People will tell you have to use Dicor roof sealant, but you don't. I looked it up in my manual. for the roof. And when we bought this thing, and it says to use any elastomeric roof sealant. Elastomeric roof sealant is actually rubber. It can contract and expand up to 300 times its width. Which, what does that mean? That means that it doesn't pull apart where roof joins are, or it doesn't pull apart from just plain stretching. There's the other two solar panels. Alright, we'll be back in just a minute. We got to get down off this ladder. Isn't that something now? The mighty Magoo is not here. He won't want his 10 seconds of fame. Well, folks, there he is. He's not going to miss out on a chance to see it. Bobo, how you doing, Magoo? Magoo want to be a movie star, yeah? So this is a mess around here, but that's because I've cleaned out and totally cleaned, as best of my ability, the basement. We're going to try and show you the basement, although it's getting later in the day. Going in there. See, it goes all the way through. That's the batteries there. And also down there, there's 4 6-volts here, 2 6-volts out on the tongue for a total of 6 6-volt batteries. This is the drawer that has all the happy stuff in it. This is all your repairs and other things, cranks to crank the jacks up and down, so forth. The queen size bed's right up above that. I say a lot of uhs. We're walking around here now, which Mick's leading the way. He's a happy camper, isn't he? Here you go. So, the RV people will tell you to get Dicor. It's the best. Dicor is about 80 gallons on Amazon. About $80, excuse me, per gallon on Amazon. $80 per gallon on Amazon. The good Lord only knows what Camping World or someplace like that wants. Here you go. Right there it is, 5 gallon at Lowe's for $75. Ultra Roof 1000. Okay. Elastomeric coating. That's what the people that put the roof on this thing that manufactures Zeppelin does. Isn't that a nice mountain picture there? You don't see what a silhouette of a cowboy looks like? There it is. Here, let me put it over here. There you go. Ooh, yeah. That's got my old work hat on. Man, I wish I was as skinny as I look in that picture. Whew, that's a good looking cowboy. Alright, we'll be back in a little bit. Got her all buttoned up now. She looks a lot better. Got the ladder up there. We'll have to put another coat. I'm going to put 3 coats of that elastomeric around it. There's my Craftsman lawnmower with the cart, with the tools and stuff in it. Now, a lot of people that have horse farms and stuff have razors and John Deere gators and stuff to get around in. There, I left the elastomeric roof coating out. I need to put it back inside. But I got it all washed up and cleaned up. Camper's looking good. And there's the poor man's John Deere gator. Works very well. We're threatening to have a nice sunset here today, folks. That's why I'm fooling around out here long enough for y'all to be able to see it. I don't know whether you can see that or not. It's not quite set. It might get a little bit better. Let's wait a little while and see what happens. And, as usual, the mighty Magoo is wanting to get his 10 minutes of fame. He's got a stick he's chewing on. He fetches a lot. He's a retriever. He's a hanging tree stock dog, but he thinks he's a retriever. Alright, we'll come back in a little while. Folks, I think we're going to get a real good shot of the sunset now. This is Trails End Farm. That's the name of my horse farm. Actually, it's a farmette. Alright, but look here what happens. I'm going to bring her on up there to see the colors of the sunset. Oh, there they are. Look at that. I'm zooming in now. I don't know what that's going to do to the picture quality. Arizona has beautiful sunsets. We do too. It is called the Carolina Blue Sky. What color is the sky? Carolina blue. Look at it. That's Carolina blue, folks. See it over there? Beautiful. All right, folks. I believe this is going to be it. We'll see y'all on the next YouTube. And Mick over here has one thing to tell y'all. He says, ride. Ain't that right, Mick? Come on. Mick says he likes to ride. Wasn't enough room for him to get in there. So good night to y'all. Had some kind of meteor shower this week. There we go. We're just panning right on around. Doing that fast thing that y'all don't like. That's my old horse trailer. I pulled it 1,000,000 miles camping with horses. Going on weekend trail rides. They have dances. I like to dance. See that moon up there? It's about a half a moon. I'll see if I can zoom in on it. Ooh, that's jittery. Ooh, wee. So anyway, we're through for today. And I'm going to bid y'all good night. And keep your back to the wind and your face to the sunrise tomorrow. All right, good night. With some company out back here. The neighbors have moved their horses over here to where they're behind my barn. That's my fence right there, but that's their horses. The black one there is the mother of the Palomino here. And they're just happy as they can be. They're out there in that grass. That grass is 6 inches high and looking good. I say the grass 6 inches high and looking good. So they're beautiful. They're clean. They're having a wonderful time there. And now that is good night.